Choices.
My choices.
Your choices.
Our choices.
Our choices can change things.
They can make a difference.
A safer school.
A better life.
It's up to me.
It's up to you.
It's up to us. When we come to school, we want to feel safe. Safe from natural and man-made disasters. Safe with and around our other classmates. We need to know the rules that relate to technology and how it is used in our school. And finally, we all need to know that there are adults and programs that can help make our learning experience what it should be. So take a few moments and check this out.
At some point, we may have emergency situations at the school, but because of this, we have drills and procedures that help keep us safe. Whenever there is an emergency, we all need to respond in one of 4 ways. The first response is evacuation. That's when we're asked to leave the building to a location either on or off school property. Our second response is reverse evacuation. If there's danger outside the building, we'll need to stay inside until we get the word that everything is okay. Shelter in place is our next response. When there's a threat of severe weather, earthquake, or maybe even a chemical spill, it's safer inside. Our emergency plan tells us where to go in case of these emergencies. Our final emergency response is lockdown. The emergency in this case could be outside or inside the building. When lockdown is called, all of us need to go to the nearest classroom away from doors and windows. There's no exception here. This means everybody. Be sure to follow the plan exactly and stay put until we get the all clear.
In any of these emergency situations, do not use your cell phone. There's a plan in place to communicate with our parents. If we call them, it'll only make them nervous and possibly cause confusion. The principal and teachers will take care of calling, emailing, or texting our parents, and will also use radio and television to keep them informed. Sometimes we may need to be moved to another location. That's when it's critical that we let those in charge communicate with our parents. It's the best way for them to know when and where to pick us up when the emergency is over. No matter what the situation is, there's a plan. So pay attention, stay calm, listen to and follow all instructions given by the teachers. It's the best way to stay safe.
I don't know of anyone who likes to be bullied or harassed. Do you? So if you treat people the way that you would like to be treated, there shouldn't be a problem, right?
Bullying and harassment can include things like name-calling, physical contact, intimidation, threats, belittling someone, excluding someone, and humiliating someone. Bullying and harassment can come in different forms, like physical actions, written messages, verbal communications, and gestures.
Weapons do not belong at school. No knives, no guns, none in your pocket, none in your car, none in your locker. Weapons of any type on school grounds are illegal at all times. If in doubt, just leave it at home. Don't chance it.
It's all about choices. Choosing to do the right thing, choosing to be constructive instead of destructive. We need to work together to build a better environment, not only for ourselves, but for the other students. Destroying school property costs us all in the long run. Being obscene, vulgar, or abusive are things we'll regret later as adults. Harming others or ourselves causes long-term consequences for short-term problems. Let's look out for each other. If you feel your personal safety is threatened, tell a trusted, caring adult. If you ever think of harming yourself or know of someone who's thinking of harming themselves, tell a trusted adult. There's no reason to give up hope when you can always get help.
Computers and other technology are great tools. They're loaded with tons of information to help us learn and communicate.
Trouble is, some people use technology to steal your personal information and cyberbully, and also take advantage of young boys and girls. So, never post your personal information online. Don't ever agree to meet someone that you've only met on the internet, and always think before you post. Remember, anything you post online is there for everyone to see.
Some people think that because they're behind a computer screen and you can't see their face, they can say anything they want. Things that are mean and hateful, things that are just unnecessary. This is called cyberbullying, and it's not allowed at school or at other places outside school grounds and hours. But did you know that everything you say on a computer is there forever, even if you delete it? So if you think you can say mean things, use obscene language, threaten someone, or use other cyberbullying techniques, and no one will ever find out who you are, think again.
Quick, name something you can use to commit a crime. Bet you didn't think of this. Just like computers, cell phones can be used to commit crimes. Crimes like cyberbullying and sending inappropriate pictures, texts, or emails. All of these things could have long-term, legal, and or emotional consequences at school or even when you're not on school grounds. If you've been cyberbullied or gotten inappropriate pictures, emails, or texts on your cell phone, don't tell your friends, tell a teacher or a trusted adult. Of course, it would be best to tell a school resource officer. Not only are they trained to handle these special situations, they're sworn officers of the law who are here to help you. Working together, supporting each other, and finding an adult who will help in these situations is the best way to keep our schools safe.
Alcohol is not an answer, it's a problem.
Tobacco. Smoking or dipping.
It's not cool.
It can make you sick.
Doing drugs is bad for you.
And for everyone around you.
Not only that, alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs are illegal on school grounds at any time.
Even at after-school functions.
And sporting events.
Don't bring them.
Don't use them.
And don't distribute them.
Even over-the-counter drugs are off limits.
The best way to stop using tobacco, alcohol, and drugs is not to start. Once the habit's there, it's hard to break. If you or a friend has an issue, we have the Students Assistance Program with counseling and curriculum to help you break that bad habit. Don't be afraid to ask.
If you're a member of a sports team, you drive to school, or you're a volunteer, you're eligible for a random drug test. But you don't have to worry if you don't use alcohol, tobacco, or the drugs.
The truth is, most students don't use drugs and alcohol. They understand it affects their mind and their body, now and in the future. It's not worth it. Stay alcohol and drug free.
We know you're still going to have questions.
There are places where you can find answers.
If you have a question about anything you see in this video, or need to report a safety concern, be sure to see a school resource officer, a family resource or youth service staff member, or one of our principals, counselors, or teachers. There really are people in our school that care about us and want to help. Find an adult you can trust and speak to about your problems and concerns. If you don't have a trusted adult at school, ask your friends who they trust. Most adults have been where you are and are willing to help you avoid your problems by sharing their experiences.
We can make a difference for all Pulaski County schools.
We can be the example.
The choices we make today,
Can not only affect our future, but the future of many students to come.
with every choice there are consequences.
Now's the time to make the right choice.
It's up to me.
It's up to you.
It's up to us.